of Mad Matt Inc. and Malice Reviews,
Hello.
and Barry Goldberg.
Hello.
And of course, obviously, we are here to talk about World of Warcraft. Something which I didn't really expect we would be doing so soon.
Yeah, and actually something that I didn't expect I would actually be a part of either, to be honest.
Yeah, it was pretty, Brandy and Matt were pretty, definitive about, not wanting to play World of Warcraft. They were convinced that it was not any good, and they just didn't want to do it. So I was, didn't think I was ever going to get done unless I found other people to podcast with for that episode. So, but here we are. Um, okay.
You did find one extra body of fairy over there.
Yep, we
Yep.
did find Barry. Barry was actually, I don't know if you were too keen on playing this either.
I'm fine with playing it, but paying for it is, because they have so many people, and they have all this and that and the other thing that just gives them more money. It's just, I don't know. They seem to be treating it like a money cow instead of an actual quality game. Although I do have to admit they've done several interesting changes I've found since I played 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to agree. In particular, the orc and human areas seem to have been improved, and I did try to play Undead for a little bit back when it was technically vanilla WoW, and just kind of went and stopped after about 5 to 10 minutes. And now playing Undead again has been a completely different experience. It's like, look at all the dead things, yay!
Yeah,
And a
it's
companion and this and that and the other thing. And I actually earlier today I made a goblin and I got up to I don't know what level 7, level 8, something like that. I got up to I finished the cavern with the paintings in it and stuff like that. Um, and that is well for something that wasn't there 5 years ago. It's quite an interesting amount of stuff they put in just for the one race. Which every race should have all of this stuff that's just for them because um, if you make it right, it's gonna be twice as many people playing that race as any other race.
Mm-hmm.
But if you treat all races equally, like they're the only race that matters, you're gonna get just everyone's gonna be happy. People are gonna play the game more. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
well, I guess this is like the third or fourth, probably more like the fourth time where I've actually tried to play WoW. I think I first played it back about 2-3 years ago on a starter account. Didn't really get very far because I was playing a human fighter. Got kind of frustrated with how charge worked and everything. For
Uh,
some reason, I couldn't figure out how it worked. I don't think. I think it was just. I tried using it as too much of an over distance attack. Like I was back too far away to make it activate. Or there was something like that. It wasn't working the way I thought it should, so I got frustrated with that. I got kind of bored with how everything was, even compared to how some of the other WoW clones treat their human races, it was really kind of boring for me. I mean, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
was hunting down orc spies and stuff, but it was really, and it was killing boar and stuff, but it wasn't really anything different from what I had already done better in other games before this. Um,
Well,
Kill this
since
rat. Talk
then,
to this merchant. Kill this rat. Talk to this merchant. Repeat, repeat, repeat.
yeah, pretty
Yawn.
much.
they've added a couple of extra missions in that area. Like you get to kill off some assassins that are trying to kill the local guards. You get to bring some of those guards back. You get to go out and heal some of those guards too, as another mission. And
Honor
also now there's
that.
a vineyard on fire in the background, and that actually becomes a thing you have to go off and do some stuff with as well.
Yeah, I've actually done that recently. I think about a year ago, WoW went on sale where you could get all of the expansions for about $20, and then, well, you had to pay like full price for the Mists of Pandaria one. and then about half a year later, everything went on sale again, and including Mists of Pandaria, all of the games cost like, or the entire game cost like $20. Plus, you got like an extra month worth of gameplay that was included in that. So.
If the Vineyard on Fire is something new, then all right. But because I don't remember that from 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, there was like half of that stuff wasn't even there when I first played it back in, oh god, late 2004, early 2005.
Yeah, I think you played it about a year before I did.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was pretty damn vanilla WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to get... Oh, Barry's actually just gone AFK.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stretch a little.
Sure. Okay. And sit back down again.
Yep.
Oh, the limbo's cracking. Oh.
And moans. But yeah, the first time I tried playing it was around late 2004, early 2005. Played it for about 2 months, got really bored of it, gave it up. Went on to, I believe it took me about another half a year to a year before I actually tried and actually started playing other MMOs. Trying to think. Then I think the last time I tried it before this month was maybe about a year and a half ago. They first had started the new free account thing, and me and Aaron decided to give it a try, and it literally took me a grand total of like maybe 10 to 20 minutes. I'm already going, oh.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, like we couldn't team, we couldn't trade, we couldn't friend each other. It was, well, maybe we could have friended each other. I don't know.
I think maybe we could friend each other, but we definitely could join each other's teams.
Yeah, that was the thing.
And I don't think we could actually talk to each other.
Yeah, we couldn't talk to each other.
Unless we were using Skype, in which case, well, fuck me.
Yeah.
Trying to think, what else was going on at the time that I didn't like? Well, there's still a level 20 cap, which I still don't care for. There's still no way to upgrade these accounts to what we call FRUB or premium accounts.
Yeah.
So you can't just buy the expansions, which they still would make money on, and be able to actually go off beyond level 20. You know?
Yeah, this game would be a good game for buy to play. Like it's I guess it doesn't quite amaze me that it's not that it's not free to play yet, because they are making a ton off of the subscriptions, but having some kind of hybrid model of offering a premium account, a subscription account, and a free to play account, like a tiered system like that, it does amaze me that hasn't taken place here. Especially
because it screams the need for it, because they don't talk about too often, but WoW is losing people, because there's a lot of people out there nowadays who can't afford the monthly subscriptions, but wouldn't find a game like this, which is why they're constantly bleeding out users, and they're going to places like, say, Lotro.
Yeah.
And even then, the trolls that were once here that went to Lotro have probably now been weeded out to a degree and set packing.
Yeah, there's a lot more competition, and there's more coming down the pipes every day. I mean, there's supposed to be a ton of Korean MMOs, well, about 5 or 6 is what I mean by a ton. But there's going to be a bit coming down the stream here.
I've been trying out Dragon's Prophet, by the way, and I have to say that I quite enjoy it so far. I have only captured 1 dragon so far, but trying to figure out how to do it, and then actually succeeding at it, and then being able to literally fly around, blows this thing out of the water.
Yeah.
Because you get to capture your own dragons. you get to go out and seek out dragons. And hello, Torn. You get to go out and seek your own dragons. You get to hop on their back, and you literally got this little mini game to play to try and actually wrestle with the dragon until it'll quiet down and it'll be your own tamed new dragon.
Yeah, it's how to tame your dragon in the video game.
Essentially, yes. It's I dare to call it to train your own dragon, but I would also dare to say that it's like Pokemon if it was purely dragons. Okay.
There's apparently a fight out in the bar here. We're having a barroom brawl.
Well, the NPCs actually reacted to it, by the way. The troll in the background said, "Hey, no man, take her outside."
Yeah. Which I gotta give him credit for that too.
Yeah, I will say that the NPCs around here are slightly more responsive than some of the other ones I usually see in an MMO.
Mm-hmm.
Where they tend to just pace around in a circle and not really do anything except for interact with NPCs on a timed schedule. Because all of a sudden you'll have a fight in here and all of a sudden, yeah, that troll in the background just yelled at them to take it outside.
You be drinking everything, man. And we're all
Apparently, my character's about to fall asleep. Time to get up and dance.
I'm just gonna sit here. Wow, it's like a level question mark. I'm just gonna sit here and kind of explore the tavern a little bit.
Boy.
But it's I don't know, like, I like all the little details that they have in here, at least. It kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings Online, a little bit more old looking.
Yeah, like a much older looking, because, yeah, there are lots of little things to see around, but the detail level of it is nowhere near as high as something like Lotro anymore. And believe me, I have it on Ultra mode right now. They needed, like, Ultra mode Part 3 by this point. They really need to update the graphics around here.
May your blades
I gotta
never
take your word
dull.
for it right now because I just downloaded it yesterday and it wouldn't let me get into the game somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you have to go try entering it in again and they'll probably repatch again. Some of the stuff with Lotro is like that.
Yeah.
Ah.
Once in a while the loader thing where you have to patch tends to do wonky things, so you might have to just close it, restart it, and it'll patch again.
Yeah.
It doesn't like to always see all the patches all at once, so you might have to do that a couple times, actually. Just fair warning, but that's about the worst of it that I've ever gotten out of that.
Yeah, the patcher is probably not so great. But yeah, it's... I don't
And
know,
maybe
what
they
else?
fixed that by now, but you're still patching through the old versions.
To go back half a topic, you mentioned Korean games. My first thought when you mentioned Korean games is NCSoft. Don't get me started.
Yeah. And to get back to World of Warcraft, what were some other things that you guys noticed that were pretty awesome?
I
Well,
like the new Pokemon game, but I can't play it. God damn them!
One thing that confused me is when I was looking for the Zeppelins in Orgrimmar, I was like, okay, I thought they were in front of the gate to the right. Why the heck can't I find it? And then I asked one of the guards, where is it? It was put on my map, and I'm wandering around for 20 minutes, like, why can't I find it? Then I'm like, okay, I just ran through this thing with a couple of doors. What the heck is this? Let me stand here for a minute. Oh, it's an elevator. Let's try going up that. And that's when I found out, oh, they moved them.
See,
They
I
actually
never got
moved
this
the
far in
Zeppelins
my
up.
original 2 months of play, so yeah.
So everyone seems to be liking the undead.
As we are rocking all of our undead characters right now.
Yeah, we are... I really like the atmosphere of the Forsaken Lands there.
Oh yes, especially this time of year, right around October. Yeah, it's the right time for it.
And, the combat... I like the combat with my monk. I think that's kind of my favorite so far. Especially with my
Yeah,
zombie
I
monk.
like
Just
having NPCs doing half my fighting for me, which is why my go-to classes are Hunter and Warlock.
yeah, I know.
Because,
I noticed
uh,
that when you were like following me and you started egging stuff and.
yeah, it wasn't intentional. It was because they agged me, and then my minion was hitting them back.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what were the classes that you prefer, Barry?
Hunter and Warlock, because I get some sort of NPC thing helping me fight.
Okay. Yeah, I was
Whole
looking up on.
concept of, oh, you have to click this thing, and you need so much uninterrupted time, or you won't be able to finish it. And I'm like, yeah, that's wonderful. Fight my minion. Click, I'm done. Run off.
Yeah.
My minion's dead, but I'm out of there. I like
See,
that.
it seems to be the opinion that the hunters are kind of overpowered, but
That seems to be a problem with almost every game.
yeah, it's okay though.
If
I
they're
don't know.
They're
overpowered,
OP. Don't care.
nerf this and that and the other thing. I mean, give them a really powerful pet, but cut their hit points down by a quarter. Something.
Well, they
I mean,
usually do
And
nerf
that definitely
something.
come too squishy to do anything. So.
Well, no, not really, because I was spoiled by my favorite MMO that's gone now with their class of the Mastermind, which, yeah, I had 6 minions fighting for me, but my entire fighting routine was summon that, buff that, summon that, buff that, summon that, buff that, summon that, buff that, which it wasn't summoning and buffing the same thing all the time. I was summoning one thing and then buffing it, and just as I was done with that, another group of my minions was getting killed in battle, so I was summoning them and then buffing them again, and then just repeat, because if I was lucky, I was able to actually add in the occasional attack of my own, which then they started to focus on me, which made it worse, because if I was close enough to my my minions, then when they were getting hit, I was taking some of the damage for them. Or wait, was the
I
other
think
way
you're about ready
around?
to fall asleep, Mary.
Sorry, but it's been almost a year since it's gone, so it's starting to get fuzzy for me.
That's okay, but I meant that your character has gone AFK.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Matt, you mentioned the well, actually, let's stick with Barry for a little bit on the idea of the pet classes. So how do you feel the pet classes compare to other games? I mean, what sets the wild pet class apart from anything else that you've played?
Well, one thing I've noticed, especially recently, is um, the Warlock pet, because I actually played that one several years ago. It used to have a little bar of attack, defend, follow, passive. It used to have something like that. I was looking around once I made my Warlock character, and I'm like, why can't I find the bar? Where's the command for the pet hotbar? And I searched, and I found absolutely zero reference to it, which I'm like, did they get rid of it years ago, and I just finally found out? Because if that's the case, then the pet is either you summon him or he's not there. And apparently he just does whatever on his own.
Yeah, I think with the hunter, my night elf hunter. I think with my night elf hunter, I don't get like an attack bar, but I haven't played her in a few months actually. So I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
She's only level 6.
My
I should go back
Pandaren
and
is a
play her.
hunter, and there's no attack bar for that either.
Mhm.
Because I got
Yeah.
that one to level 3, which, yeah, it's only level 3, but if there were a hot bar, I would have found it by now.
Yeah, and that's kind of the difference between WoW and Rift. Rift still has the attack bar for your pets,
Yeah.
so to make them passive, aggressive, and then they have like their low powers and everything. And so along with Star Wars: The Old Republic is actually pretty detailed about that too.
Mm.
With your companion has like a whole hotbar said that you can prioritize their defense or their defenses and their aggression and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
But yeah. But then speaking of pets, Matt, you were talking about the pet class.
I was talking about the pet class.
Or not the pet class, the pet battles.
Yeah.
Yes, pet battles, which, as I was previously mentioning, you can, actually, let me show you this, since we haven't shown this on screen yet. Oh yeah, here we go.
Ah! There's Matt and his little Whoppertinger.
You can collect pets despite the inability to actually partake in pet battles, but the thing is that they have a very Pokemon-esque thing going on here, where you can actually collect these pets, but you can also train them against other animals. Yeah, you got a snake.
I have a couple of snakes now. I have a couple of snakes, a couple of beetles. I have one beetle that isn't really worth anything.
I got the cockroach.
Yeah, I've got one of those too.
And I've got a dragon hawk hatchling.
Ah.
Oh, okay, so that's what that is.
I don't have one of those. Not yet.
I believe I got the hatchling there from the Orc lands.
Okay.
And the beetle is what I got from the undead.
Really?
And the Whopperdinger is what I got from the seasonal event going on right now.
Yeah, the
Oh, going to the
Brewfest.
different pet trainers. Gotcha.
Yeah, I got the adder from the Orc lands, apparently from my fighter. So.
And if you're not,
Well, it might be different
play,
races
that's
too,
all
then
you get
actually.
for pets is from the trainers.
I'm thinking it might actually be dependent upon what race you're playing, so you could probably play all the races at least for a little while and then unlock a pet for that race.
Why bother with that? You can just take one character, go around everything for that side.
No, I'm saying that the different pets that we've been getting is mostly, I think, dependent upon race.
Yeah, depending on how you fulfill or actually start the pet battles mission storyline.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you pay for completing the first mission, which is to buy a pet to start your pet battles with, you get, like, a different pet depending on your race and your class and stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking
So
it's mostly dependent upon race, but I
So
don't
if
know
I
for
take
sure.
if I take my undead and I go all the way to the Orc lands and I talk to the guy, he's gonna give me a cockroach also, not a golden dragon hawk.
Yep.
Huh. Well,
You'll
alright
have
then.
to be a blood elf to get the the dragon hawk hatchling. You have to be an undead to get that cockroach.
And orc
And you were an orc, and you got what from the orc lands?
The snake.
Oh, your snake there. Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the Whopperdinger is from the event, and that's the only thing that they definitely all for sure share, is you can go to the seasonal event and try to find these imaginary creatures that you can only see while drunk, capture them, and you actually get to have one back for a pet.
Yeah, you don't have to be drunk in order to catch them. You can get some goggles from one of the NPCs that kind of sees you in drunk vision. But,
Is it beer
it's
goggles?
Yes, essentially.
essentially beer goggles, so... but that's not as fun. And I guess apparently if you throw up during the beer fest, the dwarves, the evil dwarves show up and try to steal all the beer.
And then you have to do battle with them by grabbing up mugs of beer, drinking them, and then throwing the empty mugs at the dwarves.
Mm-hmm. To knock out the dwarves and keep them from trying to steal your beer.
Trying to keep them from
Or
stealing
try
the
to steal
tank
the kegs and whatnot, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
So it's
It took
pretty
a while to
fun.
figure out how you're supposed to fight them, too, because I'm like, I can't stab them! I can't stab them in the eyes! Oh god, they knocked me back again!
I think maybe when we're almost done here, we can head on down to the Brewfest tents and show the viewers what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a
Yay.
little tour.
And that'll be for the Horde side, too, because I believe everyone in the Horde lands have to actually go to here and then go to the Brewfest here in order to do some of these quests?
Yeah, I think so.
Not always.
It's not like it. I don't think
Yeah, I'm
it's
pretty
Lord
sure
of
you
the
do
Rings.
because I got some missions that told me to come here for the Brewfest.
I did see a few revelers in Thunder Bluff, though.
Hmm. Yeah, oh yeah, no, there's drinkers all over the place, but the quests actually demand you come here.
Oh, right, sure.
Yeah, the what do you call it? It's not like Lord of the Rings Online where you've got a bunch of little events going on throughout the world you
Yeah,
can participate in.
which reminds me, we'll have to show the haunted house. Have we shown the haunted house?
We have not shown the haunted house in Lotro yet. That is going to definitely be at least a stream, if not a part of the Lounge Leads Halloween cast.
Mm-hmm.
I need to.
You know where they had a good haunted house? They had a good haunted house in a game that's gone now. Damn it.
Yes.
I've only heard of it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I never saw the haunted house in City of Heroes.
Oh my gosh, that was a good haunted house.
I'm kind of interested
Seriously.
to see what World of Warcraft does for it. I mean,
Yeah,
this
I've
is
never
their
seen-
version. This is their version of Oktoberfest. See, you've got like your little, you've got your little banner up here, and usually there's like a little, where is that? Usually there's like a little wreath around here.
With bubbles coming off of it,
With
yeah.
bubbles coming off of it. Yeah, you
And
see
then look at the
decorations with
outfits,
the
though,
bubbles coming
too.
off, and the pretzels and everything.
Yeah, there's
It's
the orc
cute.
over here with the outfit on, though. Look at that.
Yeah. With the wench's outfit and the lederhosen and stuff.
Thrallhall. For the Horde.
Thug thug.
That's a frightening thought again. Torn and Lederhosen.
I think they exist.
Yes, I know they exist. I've seen it.
Uh-huh. Dwarves and Lederhosen. Or goblins, or what?
Torn.
Tauren, yeah.
Giant furry beasts in Lederhosen. Oh god.
Yeah.
Spirits be with ya, man.
Spirits be with me.
What you be needing?
Raising a cap. Ah, my mind disappeared. I feel a little tipsy. I do like the drinking. I do like the drinking in this game where you just keep chugging along and everything gets kind of a little fuzzy and it kind of gets a little bendy and everything and you can't see where you're going or what you're doing. My snake has disappeared through the floor.
He keeps doing that.
That'll happen.
He's really bad at clipping. Something else that they need to work on is clipping. There's a lot of weird clipping issues in this game.
There are. Like, my feet going through the floor of the elevators here in Orgrimmar.
My toes are trying to disappear in this carpet.
Yeah, once the elevator comes down, jump. And maybe walk at the very least.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. I have no feet.
You're just standing in a very deep carpet.
Hmm.
Actually, it's a snake's, Tauren skin?
Oh gosh, I hope not.
Look at this. It looks like a Tauren skin.
It looks like it's four-legged, though. It doesn't seem like it actually has real arms or legs.
Yeah.
It looks like a four-legged
It
animal.
would
So
have longer arms.
Oh,
and stuff.
yeah, the lower legs have actual toes. It ain't the Tauren. Tauren have hooves.
yeah, it's some sort of weird beastly cow thing that came from the local area, I assume.
Well, and you've got, like, a Tauren rug over here. Like, I'm slowly getting to a point where I can actually recognize some of the cultural stuff. Like, these weapons, I have no idea who made them. I'm assuming it's the orcs because they're all kind of wavy and jagged looking. They're definitely
And they're also centered around the orc symbol, so yeah.
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 Oh yeah, the horde symbol.
The stuff looks Native American or nature focused. It's Tauren.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird that they went with like a Native American theme for the Taurens.
Actually, that is kind of still from Warcraft 3 a little bit, actually.
Okay. Oh yeah, you were telling us
They
some
kind
lore.
of the orcs out of being the normal brain dead brutish people that they used to be, and have
And
kind of helped them along a little bit to be more sociable, if you will. Not like they weren't completely antisocial either, because they've had a long thing with the goblins and the trolls too, since Warcraft 2 at least.
yeah, you were giving us some kind of background on some of the little statues and stuff we were running across in the Forsaken Lands in Tearsfall Blades.
Yeah, that's because I've actually played through all the story in both Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3, and the expansion for 3, which was essentially made just to set up this game. Warcraft 3, the Warcraft 3 expansion was made solely for the fact of, let's get things to where we want them to be, so that way that people who are actually really fans of the strategy game aren't sorry when they reach WoW.
Wait, you broke up there, Matt. What were you saying about so that people who are familiar with the game
People
aren't...
who are fans of the Warcraft series aren't completely and totally confused when it comes to story in WoW.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was
That's
interesting.
entirely the reason why they made that particular expansion. Although there was a few other things, they definitely introduced Blood Elves for the first time there as well. Then they introduced the Frozen Throne, and they killed Arthas. I'm trying to remember what else they did. They did the Burning Legion as the big finale for the original game for number 3.
Apparently, if you go through, I don't know if we've lost Barry.
Yeah, it was gone for a second. Then I'm like, did I?
I think that's what that noise was.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the disconnect noise, so I'm like, it got quiet.
Yeah, if you ever hear that, just go ahead and rejoin the call. But,
Okay.
yeah, apparently if you go into Undercity, you can hear echoes of Arthas, taking the throne from his father, essentially.
Ooh, where?
Yeah, you have to turn off, apparently you have to kind of turn off your music or turn it way down, and turn the ambient sound way up, and you'll hear the whispers. It's kind of like these ghostly whispers of the past reenacting itself.
Because actually, that is actually one of the cinematics from number 3.
Okay.
That you do get a cinematic of Arth at the end of the human story in the original half of number 3, where he's walking into town, into Stormwind Keep. He comes up to his father, pulls out the I think it was Frostmourne, yeah, the sword, and then kills his father.
Okay.
They don't really detail what happens after that, but I assume that he died and became a Death Knight afterwards.
Okay.
But I'm not particularly 100% sure on all those little details, but he definitely became one of the first Death Knights in a really long time.
Okay. And I also noticed that the Worgen seem to be in the same area as the Forsaken, or the Undead.
The werewolf-esque?
Yeah, the werewolf-esque. And actually, speaking of werewolves, when you first make a Worgen character, and I'm sorry about spoilers here, so if you don't want to hear spoilers about the Worgen, don't listen. Stop listening.
It's level
okay?
1 Worgen. Anyone can make one.
Well, yeah, but if you've never played this game before, and you don't know about the Worgen, they're pretty cool. At least from what I saw on Barry's screen. Anyway, when you first make a Worgen character, you start out as a human being. And then it is pretty much like becoming a werewolf, isn't it, Barry? I didn't see how far you got with that, but...
I only got to level 3 or something.
Okay. But yeah, I thought that sounded kind of interesting. And Matt has the skull over his Wolpertinger, his fuzzy little Wolpertinger. It looks menacing now, with its little fangs and everything.
I'll eat later. I'm
If you
starving
can't
and
hear
drink.
very, very well, it's because he's, none of his stuff was connecting properly. So he's essentially talking to us through his phone.
Yep, cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Just holding you up by my head.
And you're running away under the stairs. Run, Barry, run! Escape while you can!
Alright, I'm following you.
Wait, you can be AFK and still following me?
I guess.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm hoping that Tim can join us here. He plans on actually kind of helping to take us through some dungeons. And ouch. He plans on taking us through some dungeons and getting some stuff, so I think that would be kind of cool. Stop barbecuing my snake. Yeah, what else did you guys see in this game that has changed since you last played it, or that's kind of a pleasant surprise?
Changed since the last.
One thing I noticed is that the music sounds kind of similar to Lotro, like out in the forest.
I'm not sure about similar to Lotro, but I definitely feel like I've heard some of the music here and there before.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's Warcraft 2 music, and that's the one game I play the most, actually, out of the rest of the series. I occasionally play 1, occasionally play 3, but I definitely play 2, and it's none of that.
I just hear the same kind of tune. It's do 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 do. It sounds very similar to like some of the background not incidental, but some of the background music I hear out in the Dwarven lands. In Lord of the Rings Online, which I kind of wonder if they took that from WoW, so... If anything, if that's the case and Lotro winds up getting shut down, at least I'll have that to kind of remind me of Lotro. So, what about you, Barry?
Well, I noticed, more a gameplay thing than the music, but, I noticed that I made a, Tauren Druid, and I got out of the starting area, and then once I was able to find it, I took the it's not a bat, it's more a griffin type thing. I took that to Thunder Bluff, and I took it back to the second town. Then I took it all the way to the other end of the line, the troll starting area. I found this island, and I found, wait, my class trainer? Okay, let me talk to my class trainer. And then it said, hit these targets. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a starting area for troll druids. Okay, let's do this too. So I was able to do the starting druid stuff for troll and Tauren with my Tauren.
That kind of reminds me of other games where you can pretty much, again, like Lord of the Rings Online, you can go through into the Hobbit area, or the elves, or the dwarves, and you can go through and do everybody's quests, because they don't disappear, really.
Yeah.
As far as I've noticed, anyway.
Yeah. Well, so that's another thing that I've never was able to do before, because things were so godforsakenly overly complicated back in the day. And, yeah, on my second attempt at playing this game, one of the things I did try to do was make a blood elf, and then tried going to the big city to see if there's anything actually going on. But there was smeg all going on. It was boring as all hell, and there was literally people just sitting around and just like, why are you sitting around? There's nothing going on. This place is boring. And just before starting this back up, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try giving Blood Elf another try. And as I was also waiting for the game to download, I was actually looking up how to maybe get the character to another area. And one of the things I saw is the top most boring beginning areas in WoW. And right plastered on it, one of the first things I saw is the Blood Elf area is boring as all hell. It's just like, yep, further reason why I'm getting the hell out of here as quickly as possible.
Tim insists that
does the Blood Elf area still have that one tower with those various paths going up, you gotta kill the stuff.
Huh?
There's this one tower in the Blood Elf area where you gotta go up these various platforms on the outside of it and kill various things. There's a boss at the top. Is that still
Never
there?
seen it. Never experienced it.
Huh. Okay. Maybe I got rid of it.
Maybe.
you
It
haven't
sounds
found
like
it
it
yet.
would have been more interesting than half the shit I was forced to do. Let's kill more of the freaking trees! Oh, I will destroy your face!
Tree is the ultimate menace to society.
Especially when elves are considered. Ugh.
Well, they're Blood Elves.
Well,
So,
yeah,
there's a bunch of tree huggers.
I think as soon as he could, Matt kind of took his blood elf over to the orc area, and we kind
Yeah,
of
I
leveled up from
essentially
there.
mashed her into fighting guys that are like twice her level, and just kept going. I just quickly as possible grinded her up to like about, I think, level 6 or 7, then just made a booking run for it towards the end city. Finally
Yep.
got there, and then took a teleport to the orc area, and then started all the way back at the orc beginning area. After a nice brisk walk through the orc lands as well.
Yeah, that's
Like, I believe it's down here somewhere. Yep, here it is!
I do like the underwater sections. Tim insists that that Undercity is boring as all sin, but I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting.
It looks interesting, and we have yet to have a chance to actually sit around in that place either, so... maybe things have changed since last time he's played there, too.
Yeah.
FYI, I got my Tauren to Brill at level 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm
okay.
trying to think. I think I actually got a Night Elf to the human lands, like, level 1.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's not impossible to try and do that.
Well, apparently, for the Pandarians, someone was able to get a Pandaren without taking a faction up to the upper levels. Upper levels of, like, experience gain, I should say.
Like past level 10.
Yeah, like, he got it up to, like, level 80 or 90 or something. Maybe he actually reached level cap, so...
Yay.
So apparently that's quite a feat. This game, it's kind of surprised me, like, because I had written it off. It's really not a bad game. It's just, I've done
It's
this,
just
I've been here, I've done
tediously
this all
basic.
before.
It's just tediously basic. It's what you expect from an MMO. It doesn't give you any real major surprises.
Hmm.
Which is what you expect from some MMOs these days.
Yeah.
Because again, I would go back to the Dragon's Prophet game. You get to freaking tame a dragon. Within like less than half an hour of gameplay, you tame a dragon.
Yeah, the competition has had so much time to just kind of build itself up and add all these new little bells and whistles and stuff to it.
Yeah, and the best this game kind of has for it is the Pokemon-esque thing with the pets now.
Which freebie players aren't allowed to even participate in.
To which we give the game the finger again.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because when I found out I cannot do the whole pet thing, I was damn ready to walk off again.
Yeah.
You tease us with this damn thing that actually looks like it might be something interesting enough to keep me going for a while, and then you don't let me you don't allow me to be able to do anything with it other than collect more useless animals that will all be level 1 no matter what I do.
Yeah. The thing is that Matt and I were searching for a little bit to figure out what was going on because it wouldn't allow him to initiate pet battles, and I'm like,
It
there are
took
people
me about
online saying,
15 to 30 minutes searching forums before I finally found a forum post where at the very end of it, before the forum was actually closed for any more comments, that he said point blank, finally, that three players can't do it, and it's like, hell.
yeah, it's hidden, it's not in the game, mind you.
It's definitely not in the game, and they very badly tried to explain away at all anywhere what that you can't do it.
Yeah, it's in the ULA. It's in the user license agreement.
Which no one
for the
ever pays
basic
attention
accounts.
to. Because when's the last time you looked at a user agreement?
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks assholes. Thanks a lot.
And they really, you know, they don't really tell you anything about what's going on.
And that they have you do missions for it.
Yeah, you do wind up spending in-game money if you don't realize it, that you can't do it. You do
Yep.
spend in-game money to buy your pet, to try to battle it, and then you find out you can't battle it, and it's just like, oh, well, I just spent 20 silver on a pet?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's like 20 silver for a pet, which, you know, is a small chunk of change for people who know what they're doing and, you know, can wring, like, in-game gold out of this money like no tomorrow, but...
Mm-hmm.
But you're also talking about a group of people whose maximum amount of money is 10 gold.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And that's a healthy chunk of just 1 gold right there already.
Uh-huh.
So I was wondering, would either of you guys be willing to re-up your account status, and how much, and what would that take for you to re-up?
I don't know. If I get more invested in this, I might. I don't know what it is.
Actually, go on, Barry.
Oh, that was it. I'm gonna know when I get there.
Okay. I, as a person with no job and little to any spending money whatsoever, what they need to do is essentially do it the Lord of the Rings way. Or I'm trying to think, who else does stuff like that? I think it's mostly Lord of the Rings does it that way.
Lord of the
Essentially allow me to purchase the expansions and actually keep it free while still allowing me to expand how much further I can go into the game. That's the only way I'm ever going to be able to afford this game. Because I cannot afford monthly payments of like $15 because, oh dear God, that's about 2 weeks worth of money right there. Thereabouts.
Because what, you get paid, what, $30 a month by your parents?
40.
40?
I get 40, and 10 of that already goes to monthly bills as it is.
You know, it doesn't seem like much to a lot of people, but holy crap, you know, when you're living off of that little...
Yeah, so technically I am living off of $30 a month, and yeah, that would take up over half of it right there.
Huh.
And I don't even get paid every week either, or every month.
Yeah, it's pretty much whenever you need the money, and then they, like, will get you the bare minimum of it.
Although they finally started catching up as of this week. I think they only owe me $20 now.
So, and the reason why Matt doesn't have a job is because he's out in the middle of nowhere in Mayville, Wisconsin.
Yes, which I will say, have some things finally coming up for it, at least. We do have, I believe, the rumor is that it's apparently a Family Dollar coming in. There have been rumors of, what's it called now? Ice cream place, not Dairy Queen.
Culver's?
Culver's. There's rumors of a Culver's that wants to try and move in. And there's also talk of a Shopko that wants to move in, too.
Ah.
Okay.
So, for sure, one place, and rumors of 2 more places coming up, not in the not-too-distant future.
Okay, because it's...
Jobs are finally fucking coming to this town. I might actually get lucky.
Yeah, because, like, your city, Mayville was even reluctant to allow the building of a McDonald's in there, because they're kind of uptight about how their city's represented, isn't it? It's kind of a very historical type of town.
Downtown, is, on Main Street in particular, yeah, they are very, very particular about how you go about things down there.
How historical are we talking here? Because McDonald's has been around for coming up on 60 years now.
Let me put it to you this way, Barry. We have a middle school that, as of my 7th grade year, was no longer being used as a middle school because it's right next to an older middle school.
Wow.
And the older middle school is now a museum.
Oh.
Actually, it has been a museum since I moved to this town.
Yeah. So in other words, Matt has jack all for jobs. He doesn't have a car. I think you have what, a temporary driver's license?
I have a state ID. I think my temps are already run out again.
Okay. Well, he doesn't even have a temporary driver's license. So yeah, that's kind of, that's kind of the state of, I don't know if he's all that indicative of your typical WoW, or your typical MMO player, I should say, not typical WoW, but...
Yeah.
Well, I guarantee you there's a lot of people that still don't have, like, the monthly money for it either. They may not be as dirt poor as me, but I guarantee you, with everything else in life that they have to worry about, MMOs is one thing they probably don't want to have to spend money on every week.
Especially when there's so many free ones out there.
Yes, especially in a huge arena of free MMOs out there, that they can, at most, spend maybe $20 when they want to, and not every month.
Mm-hmm.
And get some of the stuff that they would like to see in the game.
So there's a few pros and cons to playing WoW nowadays. Some of the pros is that they have introduced a lot of new material, a lot of new quests, and a lot of new. You've got the new quest. You've got the new class, I should say, the monk class, which I'm playing right now. Which I can do this. Whee!
And you keep doing that by accident a lot.
I know. I keep pushing the dodge button, but it does get me out of trouble pretty quickly. And into more trouble, because I usually wind up egging another creature that I land right next to.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That'll happen.
There's also the Pandarians and all the quests that are available through them now. I don't know if I'm ever going to really be able to raid on this unless Tim gets on here with his like level 90 and walks us all through a dungeon or two.
Well, if that happens, then whoever's tagging along is getting an instant, like, 5 levels.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's like, all you have to do is just tag along with me in the dungeon. All this stuff will be dropping for you guys, and you'll have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Just sit back and watch the XP roll down.
It'll be like
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
be like going through Anarchy Online's Temple of the Three Winds, actually.
Ah.
Which is actually kind
it
of
won't
fun.
be not like doing farming in City of Heroes.
Yeah. Where they
Because
farm
usually
up the
we'd
kills
be
for the badges.
picked up, and then we'd sit back and watch everyone who is doing this mostly for in-game money farm up enemies while we slowly peel back the levels.
Alright, did you guys want to head down to the Brewfest tents and stuff? Check those out? Or
Might
at
as
least
well.
have the viewers check them out?
Sure.
Woohoo!
What's my pair of glasses? So this way.
Yeah, through the giant arch.
There's kind of that similar battle tune that I just heard now. It's similar, it's not exactly the same, but it's very similar to what I've heard in, like, Lord of the Rings Online. I don't know about Star Wars The Old Republic, though.
Well, let me put it to you this way. How many different tunes can you do with essentially the same instruments for a fantasy game?
Yeah. Not very much.
Yeah, I mean, some of it even sounds Conan-esque once in a while, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because again, you can't really escape those kind of tunes. They've been so synonymous with fantasy-esque.
Did you see this, Matt? This is what we were talking about before. She's like, oh my eyes, oh god!
Well, if I wasn't seeing red before...
It's pink. Well, magenta. I don't know.
Kisha.
Bright, bright pink. It was kind of fun to run through Orgrimmar the other day. And just kind of explore. I spent like a good 2 hours just running through this place exploring.
Think this way.
Okay.
Yep, there it is.
Oh my gosh, I'm almost stepping on a snake under my feet. And there's a cockroach chasing me. No!
I think that's the Broken Tusk back there, which is one of the other taverns. Ooh, shiny. I like that.
Yeah.
That's where that comes in handy.
And apparently at the city gate, I stopped following automatically.
Really? Sorry.
That's what you get for being lazy and just hitting follow when you can have auto run. Ah!
Yeah. Yeah, you
That just appeared out of nowhere in front of me.
What
There's
did?
some more Brewfest stuff going on.
Whoa! You mean all the orcs there?
I actually ran right into a sign.
Yeah, Matt phased into a sign. We're on our way to Brewfest. Ah. Wait, I can skin that! Skinning. I'm so glad I finally got that trained. Skinning and mining.
I untrained skinning.
Really?
Because I wanted,
Herbalism?
no, not herbalism, what'd I take? Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking my Tauren. I untrained that on my Tauren for... Oh, shoot, what'd I take? I think I took jewel crafting.
Ah, fancy.
That and, the racial bonus thing, whatever it is. Cultivation, agriculture, whatever.
Here he comes.
I can see the wild Wumperdigs.
This is the dude. Brewfest! I'll take a small step through.
Instead of spending all my money.
And what's
On
the
beer
dude?
and everything. I'm just gonna put on my synth brew goggles. Whoa! Yep, there they all are! Look up,
They're everywhere.
yeah, I know. They're so much easier to see when you just wear the,
How do you get the goggles?
talk to this guy over here.
This guy.
This guy right here.
This guy.
Oh, I see where you are.
Ask about the, Brewfest goggles, and he'll give you some. Why is he wearing a human mask?
I
don't
did
know.
too.
Maybe we'll be here just in time to see one of those events going
The goggles, they do something.
on. Do something.
Goggles! They do something!
See, there's all kinds of Wumperdiggers around here.
There's another one.
I like how I'm automatically just swaying back and forth with my auto run.
Pink Alex on parade.
I want to wear these forever. Yeah.
Go over to Goldsmith, Goldsmith, right? You'll be blending right in, dude.
I just wanted to give it a hug. I wound up killing it. Sweet. There's another one. Can't get with me. This is a lot easier than just drinking grog. trying to do this the hard way by getting drunk.
You're gonna hammer this and I'll come back and talk to you in the morning.
I'll have 2 Whopper Tigers. I wonder if any of them will be like rare Whopper Tigers.
Maybe.
They are actual folkloric things from Norway or Sweden.
Green, I think it was, yeah.
There it goes. Yeah, we did this the hard way. Before, without the
Drink
glasses.
more!
Of course, I got drunk really fast.
Yay! Instant drunk. A wolf finger.
I can talk to him.
His money, friend. Hurry back.
I know the pink Alex. I don't know if we'll be able to get up there and see those.
Yeah, that's a level 20 something area. So yeah, we'll die instantly as soon as anything sees us that doesn't like us.
Okay, what the heck did I just take? Because I am on this beast now.
Where are you?
On a beast!
What? Where'd Barry go?
Somewhere over here, I think.
Racing Ram. Oh, you're in the races. And
Yeah.
you're extremely
And
drunk.
he's lost!
Serves me right for clicking stuff without reading it. Well, I take responsibility for doing it.
So it's
And I'm racing one-handed because I'm holding my phone in the other hand.
So it's kind of like with Lord of the Rings Online, where you do like the horse races and stuff like that, and you can earn yourself a mount, or pretty mount.
Maybe.
Pet
It
battles.
can't be any harder than the Lord of the Rings mount races either.
Here. Yes. Battle me here. I'll switch pets. And my king snake needs to do something other than sit on its ass. Oh! Oh my god! My poor king snake! Bad bunny!
Aww. Okay, I need my other hand to steer. Where am I going with my phone? Over
Why
here.
can't I capture it? Now I can capture it. Yes! Good Snakeowitz.
There.
Wow, you're almost dead. I captured an uncommon hare.
Oh yeah, I see that. I am almost dead.
Where are you? Where is everybody? Last time I saw Barry, he was on a not quite horse thing.
Never mind, I'm dead.
Okay. Well, it's, you know,
Oh.
that's par for the course. Okay.
Okay,
Whoa, you just rode really fast. Where'd you go, man?
Doesn't want to move anymore.
What? Whoa. Wobbly.
I'm going to go get back on that mount, and one of it is maintain a gallop for 8 seconds, maintain a trot for 8 seconds, maintain full speed for 8 seconds. It's like a rodeo.
Sweet.
And I'm going to need to take off the goggles and actually deer, I know exactly
Hey,
where
how
I'm gonna
you
go
doing?
to.
That's what this quest is about. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, where's the dude that does that quest? First off,
Find legally obtained creatures. The fact that he had to say that is kind of worrisome.
I think I see the exclamation point. Yeah, here we go. Ram Master Ray.
Be good.
Complete quest.
Okay, I did it.
Alright, put my phone down to try to do this.
Woohoo! Maintain a canter. So that's what that slapping sound was. Maintain a trot. Oh, this is a canter. Okay. Trot, canter, trot, and gallop. Right? Come on! Maintain a gallop. Okay, good. I've used up all my zip. My zing, I've used it all up. Exhausted. Ram fatigue. Ram is fatigued.
Yo!
Are you sure you're not a dwarf? So you're plenty more racing to be had, but it's just not just for me. All over Brewfest grounds, you'll find people in need of a decent ram racer. So go and make yourself useful. Oh, and don't forget these rams were legally obtained. I just wanted to make sure you were clear.
Have a good one.
Sweet. Well, that's that. Completed. How are you
Keep it
guys
real.
doing?
Trying to turn it into keg, although I'm not sure what I'm supposed to turn it into. Oh, over here, okay.
There's a keg?
I got a thing that I'm supposed to bring kegs in. It's called There and Back Again.
Oh yeah.
Time is money, friend.
It's on its way to Blade Fist Bay.
Ugh.
That's what George was supposed to take this thing. I know it's somewhere over here, but I can't find the guy.
Be good.
Racing purpose. Okay.
Yo! Keep it real.
God damn it.
So where do you guys need to go? Blade Fist Bay. Okay.
Freaking raptor.
Come on. I don't even know how to get out there. It's not that way, that's for sure. Trot. Whee! I'm at a signpost. Come on.
Oh,
Alright,
Okay,
there
I
we
can come
go.
out here.
I failed that.
Does it get to this guy? And then I have no clue what the hell I'm supposed to be doing.
Heh.
I see you tonight on Portable Brewfest peg. Okay. I know what to do.
Ah,
Ram is fatigued. No, someone in a motorcycle.
Uh-oh.
Only got 2 more minutes. Come on. Come on, Rammy. You passed the other guy. Alright, 1 of 3. Come on. I believe in you, Ram.
you know, this mission would have been made a lot easier if they would just automatically do it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you just run up, grab the cake from the one guy. Pass it off to the other guy, and you're good.
Where's the other guy?
The other guy is the assistant standing next to the one who gave you the quest.
Yeah.
Come on.
See,
Come on,
that,
Ruby.
I never caught that part, so
Woo.
yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, there we go.
53 seconds left. Going. Hop to it, Ram.
It's delivered! So both of those kegs I previously got comped. Excellent.
I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I might get this one.
Later.
Whee!
It's 2 minutes left on this particular one. Oh!
I got 17 seconds left.
You 3 kegs in! Woo! Not sure how I did that.
No, 10 seconds. No, Rammy Ram. You failed me.
Get Ram again, Aaron.
Push the button for a speed boost.
Ah, damn it.
Hi, Aaron.
Damn it. Matt. You and your gassy lamb. Ram. Lamb.
Hey, how you doing?
May I have another racer
Have a
Ram?
good one.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Your life is very really messed up roof though. It doesn't help that Dark Iron dwarves seem to be attacking every hour or so. So if you want to help, here's the deal. I'll let you borrow one of my rams. Every time you bring me a keg, I'll give you some tokens. I'll even let you use the ram for a bit longer for every keg you bring me. But once you start this, you won't be able to do it again until tomorrow. Are you sure you're ready to do this? You will receive 4 silver and 875 experience.
I need more strength. Come on, Ram. No. Go faster, not slower.
So I take it I'm supposed to keep doing this again.
Only you get tokens for it? For doing it
Well,
again?
you get tokens for it, and you get to keep the ram for longer every time you bring back one.
Yay.
Yep, I'm getting the little icon. Fill me up with a keg.
There. Get it. Woo!
Time is money, friend.
Okay.
Be good.
Sweet. Lupus.
What up?
Sweet.
Have a good one.
Yes. Go Ram. Rammy Ram. This is pretty fun. I think we're almost done for the day. Everybody's just going off and doing Brewfest missions now. We've adjourned for the day. Let's just say for now that World of Warcraft is a lot more fun than when we last played it.
Definitely.
Despite the fact that people seem to be leaving it.
Well, that's mostly because people can't really afford it.
Yeah. I think it's also that people are just bitter over the changes to the game. They don't like the changes to the game, and they're gonna go look for other stuff
Yeah,
to
some
play.
people prefer the old WoW, whereas other people like us are like, old WoW's really damn boring.
Uh-huh.
Wow, this stuff is actually better than before.
I mean, it wasn't boring before, but it was a lot less interesting than now.
I found it tediously boring. I could not keep any interest in it.
It also seems to me like the old WoW was a lot about raiding and PvP, and now there's a lot of other stuff to do besides that. So,
But
people who
still,
aren't-
to reach endgame, it is still nothing but about that.
yeah, it's still a lot about that, but it's not everything. It doesn't center around that, I don't think anymore. Maybe on certain servers it does, but this one is definitely a more casual server.
I did notice I get to level 10 in a day if I put some effort into it. 5 years ago, it took me a month to get to level 10.
Yeah.
That was grind.
Yeah, that too. They've shortened how long it takes to actually get stuff done in here.
Yeah, leveling is faster, the missions are more interesting. Seems to be more interactive, at least. Yeah, it's not really that bad of a game. So, I don't know, does anyone else have anything else to say before we end this here?
Smack.
I got the experience more balanced than a few years ago, because it used to be I grind for, I am not kidding, 6 hours, and I just get all of level, like, 14 done.
Okay.
And I was, like, going after it. Either I was doing something wrong, or I don't know. It was a few years ago, I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but I know I was going solo.
It also helps to be in a team, to be playing with people. I have a subscription going right now, just like with prepaid cards, really, because I really only pay the subscription for this game when, like Matt said, when I can afford it, I'll pay the subscription for this game. But I can't afford to pay it monthly, or even every 6 months, which is what I'm doing with Star Wars: The Old Republic and Anarchy Online. I'm paying the yearly or the annual subscription fee for that. It's really kind of a
The
dying
dwarves! The dwarves!
and unfortunately a lot of people seem to try to be bringing it back. Oh hey, the dwarves are back.
Yay!
I'm actually going to quit this and go over and stop the dwarves. We'll show the viewers something quick. show the viewers this version of the game quick here. Or this little event that's going on. Ah! That cake is gone. Alright. I have to believe what we do.
Whoa! Drink toss!
Drink toss.
Drink
I
toss!
really just put the mug in my hotbar.
I tried to, it didn't stay when I closed my backpack. Oh, there it is.
You don't even have to target them. You just drink and toss them.
It's tossing me!
Yep. Before I was targeting them. You really don't even have to do that.
You ever wonder what it's like to be a tennis ball? Oh god!
Is Matt overwhelmed?
There's like 5 or 6 of them coming for this one, but I managed to stop them before they ran away.
Nope, looks like the event is over. We got here just in time.
I feel like I got like 14 Brewfest tokens now.
Yeah. I have about that many too. So how about everybody gather for final goodbye? Let's together
sure.
outside the tent, maybe? I don't know.
Just outside the grounds, how about? So we're not completely muddled up by the sound of the Brewfest.
Yeah. There we go. Barry, where are you? There you are. Alright, everyone. Turn and face the camera. I said turn and face
Where's the camera?
Where's the camera? You're not telling us where the camera is.
Turn towards the flag for Brewfest. We'll salute
That
the
one.
flag for Brewfest.
Okay.
Alright, everyone. And we will see you all later. Have a good day.
Get out of my tears dry.